So I got people's panties in a bunch because I shared my opinion about black people tipping. I said black people don't tip, and I'm gonna tell you where it derived from, right? So there's a post floating around of a member from Escape. She went into a restaurant right before it was about to close. The servers were being reluctant about serving her because the restaurant was about to close. And this other server greeted her, took care of her, and she tipped her $700. And that's amazing. But she definitely left that large tip out of spite. But it was that was very generous of her no matter what. And it's also a good thing that she called them other servers out, because we know you don't want to take the person that come in right before the restaurant closed, but somebody got to do it, right? Boom. So that sparked a debate in the comments, and they were saying, oh, and they say black people don't tip. And I say, we don't tip, right? So now people in the comments, they light me up. They like, oh, you a bum. You can't speak for all of us and all of this other stuff. And I'm like, listen, that's just not in black culture for people to tip. Now, I do know there are exceptions. There are black people that tip, but that's not the rule. The majority makes the rule, right? And it's not just me saying it, but I definitely worked in a predominantly black frequented restaurant, and I would be serving like 20, 22 tables a shift, and it wouldn't be hitting on nothing, right? And so people would say, like, when I used to complain back then, oh, you need to get a better job. You a bum. You ain't this. You clearly not a good server. So, I took their advice, right? And I found a better job. Guess where I found a better job at? Where black people don't go. Not as a whole. Clearly, black people go everywhere, but no, it was a whole bunch of old white people and Asians. And I'm talking about, I was doing half the work. I'm probably serving like 8 to 12 tables a shift, and I'm making 3 times as much. I literally had about a $40,000 increase yearly. So you can't tell me nothing, honestly. And I worked less. I only worked 4 days. How you gonna tell me my shit is validated? And then you got other black people in the comments sharing their experiences as well. I know y'all think these are one-offs, but no. Niggas don't tip like that.